Welcome to Funny Florida Females. I'm Clarice Kentwood.
And I'm Patti Hope.
And we're both comedians and Florida transplants. With this podcast, we hope to feature and celebrate what makes Florida's females so funny. So, Patti, what have you, we were talking earlier about watching what we've been watching on TV. So what have you been binging?
I have been completely engrossed in the most embarrassing thing that anyone could binge watch. It's called Virgin River. Has anybody been watching that on Netflix? No. It's Tim Matheson, who was in Animal House. I don't know if you remember Tim Matheson. He's now old. And he plays this doctor who's moved up into the mountains of somewhere, Northern California. I don't know where it is. And it's just like a soap opera drama, funny. Like there's drug running and forest fires and romance and a bar and he's a doctor and blah, blah, blah. So that's it's sort of like a Hallmark thing.
With crime. Like Hallmark
crime.
Movies usually don't have
crime.
car
That's true. There's
chases.
crime. Yeah. And it's good acting. And so, yeah, that's what I've been into.
Watching Squid Games Challenge.
Oh, I have never
right?
watched that.
It's Squid Games was on Netflix. It was a North Korean movie show. South Korean. It was, and
definitely
now
Korean.
They did the challenge where they brought real people in to play all of the games.
Oh no!
Don't
they die or something?
Well, in the original Squid Games they die.
Oh, but not
in the challenge. They just they had ink that blew up. Ink would explode whenever they died.
Oh, okay.
And were out of the game. But this woman won $4.56 million.
Oh wow, that's a lot of money.
And the last game was rock, paper, scissors. That's how they decided it. In the end, it came down to rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, that's so funny.
I mean, it wasn't even they called it a challenge. That's not a challenge. That's a game of chance at the end.
Right. Oh my gosh.
But it was interesting.
All right, I'll have to see if I can tear myself away from the stupid romantic rom-com.
Do you want to introduce her?
I would love to introduce our guest tonight. Get ready to join the laughter. Oh, here, I got to put my glasses on. I'm sorry. I can read this. Get ready to join the laughter on this episode of our podcast as we welcome a spirited Italian comedian who ventured across the ocean to pursue her American dream. A joyful single mother, she weaves the humor of parenthood into her routines. Beyond the stage, she's a foodie, blending her love for cooking with a dash of humor, and a fitness enthusiast who proves that laughter and endorphins make the perfect recipe for a happy life. Oh, yeah? I can't wait to hear all about that. Grab your headphones and get ready to be entertained by the vivacious Italian comedian who's cooking up laughs and spreading joy right here on our podcast. So please welcome Tatiana.
Yay! Hi.
Hi, thanks for coming.
So you came here. How long ago did you come here?
So I came here 18 years ago.
Okay, so how old were you when you came here?
24. Yeah, 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you doing comedy already then?
No, I actually came with Disney for experience.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the international program.
No.
Yeah, they have an international program where they recruit people from different countries, and they get them a visa and they get them to work for Epcot.
Oh, so you got to work at Disney?
Yeah, so I used to work at Epcot in the Italian. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The Italian pavilion. Right.
You don't have to pretend to put on the accent.
And that's where I actually learned English. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm actually, grateful that I started like that because I really learned a lot about customer service.
Oh, sure. American yeah, Disney's all about
the
that.
The American way.
Right.
I loved it. And I so
that's cool.
Yeah, Disney.
How did you come to be a comedian?
After a few years, I've been here. Basically, I've wanted to write a book, and so I just thought maybe I should write the book, in a funny way, somehow. And then from there, I decided, okay, maybe I should, try to do stand up first.
Oh, cool.
To see how it goes, and then eventually I still want to write the book, about my adventure in the United States, Florida.
So you've been doing comedy for how long now?
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
And you're Orlando based, right?
Yes.
But do you go travel around the other parts of the state as well?
Well, I've been in Texas already, Houston.
Wow.
Then Florida, of course, Palm Beach, and no Miami yet. But
do they have stand up over in Italy? Like, is it big over there?
I'm actually about to go on Thursday, so I'm gonna find out. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, because I want to see if I'm pretty sure they have something going on.
I'm sure they must. Yeah,
because there is a lot
Universal.
of American influence there too. But yeah.
That's so cool. Are you like already booked to
No. I just want to go and check it out and then see.
go to open mics?
Right. Yeah. See if they actually have an open mic in my city, and then
That's awesome.
see if I can. Because now I have to translate from English.
Yeah,
to
you'd have to translate it back into Italian.
the other way around.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the joke might get lost in translation.
I'm gonna have to talk bad about Americans.
Yeah, right. You can match us. That's probably funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Right.
All right. So when you travel around the state, how do you do you feel like there's different markets that you have to accommodate with your material, or do you just do the same material wherever you go, or how do you? Like the Villages is obviously a
how
much
they
older
say
group.
you're supposed to read the room, but because my goal is to talk about me, my story, my journey into Florida. How did I come here and why I came here? Because I have a dream and all that stuff. So I try to accost them
really
sometimes,
matter.
but
like the demographic doesn't matter because you're doing your story.
Yeah, for now it doesn't matter, but I have a few jokes, they kind of I guess they are Americanized.
Like what? Like what? Tell us one of your.
They're dirty.
Yeah, that's okay. We're podcast.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's pick one. Okay. So I've been dating a cop, so I can finally say that I fuck with the police.
Oh, there
okay.
we go. Very good. That's a good one line. I like that. It's very good.
She said nice.
Very good.
You like that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's a police.
So you have your daughter.
Yeah.
I saw. Does she go with you when you travel? Comedy? Or
yeah, sometimes when I can bring her with me, because she actually did one open mic.
Oh, your daughter did?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to drag her into the hole.
Very good.
Hey, if you can both get booked,
Yes.
that's double the money coming in.
Right.
Not only that, but
Yeah.
who has a mother-daughter routine? That would
Right.
be awesome
Right,
if you could
yeah.
work together, right?
Yeah,
Who
and
does
then
that? No
I
one does
notice
that.
when we interact with each other, it's we are funny.
You have a rapport.
Yeah, we have a good
That's
relationship.
neat.
So
That's really cool.
That's awesome. Do you do a lot of do you do material about her, and does she barb you back in her?
I have a
sets?
few jokes about her, but yeah, she has one about her name and why I called her that way.
What's her name?
Mary J.
Oh, Mary J. Okay. Do you want to talk about that or not?
Yeah, sure.
I think
That's
can
her joke. She should say it, but
Okay. Does she want to come on over here and
I
say
don't
her
know.
joke?
You want to come, Mary J, and say
She's
the
in the
joke?
audience. We have we have a
Come and say
daycare
your
center
Mary
here at
J
the
joke.
Creators Cottage. No. No, people bring their people. You want to come up? You want to? Oh, here she comes. All right.
Yay!
I gotta find it.
She has to put the phone down first.
She gotta write it. She gotta read it.
Tell us a little bit about her. How old is she?
So she's 10, and she actually she's really good. Not just because she's my kid, but she did a little bit of DJ, and she's been doing a little bit of stand up, and yeah, she can wash the dishes and clean
Are you
the
ready to
laundry.
tell us your joke?
Yeah.
You have to stand right up close.
My name is Mary J, and my mom was smoking marijuana when she named me, so she called me Mary J.
Yeah, that's the one.
I had a feeling that's where we were going.
Adorable.
That's adorable. Thank you
you.
so much, Mary
Yeah.
J.
We
Appreciate
love to
that.
hear younger, she's a
Absolutely.
future female,
Future
Florida
funny female.
comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
She's going to be in the clubs,
Soon enough.
get her out there.
All right, we're going to need to take a little break right now. and get in a word from one of our very wonderful sponsors that we're very grateful for.
Hey, I'm Eddie with SoFly Web Designs. If you need a stunning website or smart software solutions, I've got you covered. Check out eddieboscana.com or SoFlyWebDesigns.com and let's connect. Details in the show notes.
What are some of the challenges of being a mom and, a comedian, a female comedian? What have you found that's, a harder path than you think maybe being in other industries would be?
I think the main challenge is time, meaning, try to regulate your time in between the regular job and stand up and traveling and
Family.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God I don't have a lot of family here. Like only one. But
Is most of your family in Italy still?
yeah, they're there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually came here for a few reasons besides my American dream, but breaking the cycle and all the stuff. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I had to go to get healthy. Now I'm here smoking marijuana.
Very
now, I'm just saying in general.
So, and where do you see yourself, going forward? Where's this going, Tatiana?
Where's this going? Well, I definitely want to write a book. I want to start in January. That's my next step.
About your journey from
about
Italy over to here?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I would love to make a movie too.
Oh, wow. Like a documentary type thing?
Yeah, more like, probably just more movie, like psychology movie, more focus on.
Actually, like a Hallmark movie.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, drama.
Yeah, drama. The cop that she's dating is definitely
and comedy. Yeah.
No, and the cop, and there's drug running and violence too.
Yeah, probably. And then
make it diverse.
The challenges that I went through, and then bring a more comedy.
So you came here alone?
Yeah, I came here alone. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must have been scary.
Yeah, it was super scary. I still remember, on the airplane, my heart was pounding. I was excited, but then I was scared. I was like, oh my God, these people, they're going to speak with me so fast, and I'm not going to understand. But then eventually I got it.
You got the hang of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing great.
A little bit.
Yeah, and you said you've been here 18 years?
Yeah.
But I mean, you've definitely, you could definitely tell you still have the accent.
Yeah.
But your English is beautiful as well. So,
thank you. Yeah. It's actually one of my passions. So I work on it every day. Like I read and besides writing.
Yeah.
But I read and I'm also in school. So.
What's your least favorite thing about being a comedian? Is there anything that you find harder or?
Yeah, probably the very little help. There's not a lot of help as far as support.
Like from other comedians or from, Yeah, there's, we actually started a discussion in our chats about, the chat groups.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there, but it would be
There's
good
a
if there's
couple
one
of them out there.
that's more of a help support group for.
Yeah, I think we'll put a link to the one that CP.
Yeah, she
her
filled
name?
out the form. CP Post. Yeah, she has one. That's
she has a
largely
group.
a female something. Yeah.
That
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That I mean, there's I think there's a lot to be said for women coming together and supporting each other, but we have to find each other.
Because it's important, yeah.
With us being the minority and, 1 to 10, I think they said, is the...
Maybe, yeah,
what
or
they
more,
say
yeah.
Is, it's harder maybe to find that community. Plus, women can sometimes be bitchy.
I don't want them in the community.
Yeah, but also we have to work.
Right.
So, right? Sometimes time.
Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us?
Thank you for having me.
I'm happy to have you.
And
how can we reach?
Yeah,
how
the
can
only
we
thing I
connect?
want to say is
Okay.
I feel like, very fortunate to be a comedian. I'm very happy.
Good.
I never thought I was going to be on the stage, but I did it.
There you are. Tell people how we can reach you. Contact. What's the best way to reach out to you if they want to follow your, where you're going to be and
so
stuff.
Miss Italia, that's my nickname, and
Miss
it's
Italia,
the
okay.
same, yeah, it's the same on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and not TikTok. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it.
TikTok's
how you can
harder
find me.
for us.
TikTok, yeah.
The older you get, the harder TikTok gets. I have trouble with TikTok myself. So we have a Florida woman segment coming up. Where you
Yay,
stay and
nice.
discuss a
Florida
crazy
woman.
Florida female.
All right. Here
I'm
we
on
go.
it.
This one's interesting. Clarice, by the way, is the one who digs these up. Literally, digs these up for us. And it's my job to read them because I'm like Robin Gibbons, Howard Stern show. All right, here we go. The headline reads: Florida woman's shaky leg leads to arrest during botched drug exchange at a prison. Woman was arrested after she tried to smuggle drugs into a Florida prison and give them to an inmate during her visit. But it was her shaky legs that got her behind bars. I'm going to leave the name out. Was arrested and charged with smuggling contraband into the prison, trafficking cocaine, and resisting arrest after the incident that went down at the Century Correctional Facility in Florida's Panhandle, according to arrest records. She visited the prison over the weekend to visit an inmate. And her plan was to use this false identity. Apparently, she created a false identity, smuggle drugs into the facility, and give them to an inmate during her visit. You always wonder how it gets in there, right? It's obvious, right? After making her way into the prison, she sat next to the inmate, but it was the shaking of her leg that alerted a corrections officer to possibly suspicious activity. He kept an eye on her and noticed her pull 2 packages she was hiding and hand them to the inmate. Isn't that like sort of what they're supposed to do? At least she tried, the deputy says. But apparently it was not a good look. They fell on the floor. The packages fell on the floor, and the whole thing went badly from there. And then, of course, she got arrested. So anyway, there you go. Florida
She used
woman.
a fake name
Yeah, it was a fake
to get
name.
into the prison. Because I think I remember when I read the article that she had warrants when they looked up her name. She
had a warrant on a Miami drug-related charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was using a fictitious name. That's right. Yeah.
So she had an affair with somebody in there.
I don't know if
inmate.
it was an affair or
Oh.
a friend, or they don't really go on to whether it was just an inmate she was visiting.
Okay.
But she, I guess, sat
That's
next to
what we do
them
for men.
and shook her leg. I bet it was a man because it doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
Oh, it doesn't say. It's okay.
But I'm going there with you. That's
Yeah.
totally
But
where I was
it's probably
going with it.
yeah. I can't imagine any of
we
my
do for
female
drugs,
friends
yeah.
that would be able to talk me into doing that. But for a man, women do stupid things for men all the time.
Yeah. It's all about the man.
I mean, the idea that she used to fake, she thought that they'd never even catch that.
Right.
There's video. Don't they usually search people? I've never visited
think
somebody
so.
in prison.
Yeah, me either.
I guess it depends on what level of security, how much they intervene with visitors. But yeah,
Well, the news sometimes.
right. It could have been fake news too. That's true.
Right.
Although the one about the alligator at the birthday party, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was our first one.
That was our first one. Yeah, the alligator in the tub.
Yeah.
But
For
no,
pictures.
there's definitely crazy Florida women. And the Florida men get all the attention when we have women like this bringing
How
contraband
dare they? Yeah.
and drugs into the prison system. And then, to try and hide it, too. It said that she dove for the drugs when they fell out of her pants.
That made things even better. Yeah.
The cop's not going to notice that at all.
Oh boy.
It's craziness. We thank you for being with us. And
Thank you.
we'd like to thank Leo Zuniga for producing this podcast.
Yeah.
And Eddie Bascana,
Yeah.
our AI specialist and media support. And, of course, our sponsors and our listeners who make this all possible.
Yay, let's keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Until the
I'll come
next
back.
time. We're
Thank
funny
you so much for
Florida
joining us,
females.
Tatiana.
Thank you for having me. Have a good night.
Yay.
Day, whatever.